Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read through for Omniscient Reader or Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint chapters 282 and 283, again continuing the journey of being caught up. So I was caught up last time because I recorded before 282 came out, and this week I waited. I'm recording this Tuesday afternoon because late Monday night is when 283 would have came out. So I'm recording this pretty much the afternoon after 283 comes out. So after these two, I will still be caught up. And like I mentioned before, in the future, might do a video every week. We'll see. I mean, I'll probably end up doing a video every week. It's just some weeks it might be a reaction. Some weeks it might be something else. I will take a week off occasionally, I'm sure, though, and just do multiple chapters at once because, honestly, I kind of like doing multiple chapters at once, but we'll see. Maybe I'll end up really enjoying doing a chapter at a time. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I guess it depends. Sometimes a chapter will be like 20-some minutes, and it's like, yeah, that would be a good video on its own. And then sometimes a chapter is like less than 10 minutes, and it's like, okay. Or it ends at a really rough spot, and I'm like, I wish I had more. So we'll see how that ends up. Also, hopefully my voice holds up. I just recorded a 1-hour One Piece video, but I even though I just recorded a 1-hour video, I was like, I really want to read Omniscient Reader. So, let's see what we get. Chapter 282 starts with 10 minutes remain until the disaster scenario begins. We have the Wuxia world being destroyed. Then Demon King Selection Part 2. Just run! Hurry! Everything is calamity. Can't we take them with us? Says Hayong, looking at the random people. No, says Dokja. We can get out of here because we came from outside this scenario. It's not the same for them. But Master's from here too and she's coming with us. That's because she's special. 8 minutes remain until the disaster scenario begins. The story of disaster is descending. There it is, the portal. So I mean, I guess, they're just leaving them. The people of the Wuxia world have to fend for themselves, I guess. They have to solve their own scenario. And they stop before the portal? Let's go. And I hope they don't leave the dog behind. And she gets out. Skybreaking Swordmaster? We have a flashback here. The page was not loading? What was that? We're seeing more of the flashbacks from before. All comrades of the Wuxia worlds gather at the Blue Dragon Castle Square immediately. She calls out. And Dokja and Jungkook are both surprised. We have the masters from before, the random citizens. Skybreaking Swordmaster? It's the Skybreaking Swordmaster. Wait, why would she do this? Could it be because of all the things I did? Skybreaking Swordmaster. The second edit is now being updated. You need to come with us. If she stays here, she'll die. Young Constellation. One tree alone does not make a forest. But have you ever wondered how many trees must stand together before they can truly be called a forest? Somebody help. Please help me. Did you forget our promise? You said you'd help me if I reunited you with your people. I remember, and I'll keep my word. I'll come to you once I've stopped them. What lies beyond that must be at least as powerful as the Eater of Dreams Jungkook and I once took down. Even Jungkook's third slash technique couldn't bring it down. Can the Skybreaking Swordmaster really manage to defeat such a being? And I like challenging Dokja like this, because Dokja was really just willing to be like, hey, we got my people are gonna be fine, but these other people can't do anything for them. And maybe he needs to learn in the future to stand together with others more. I mean, we just saw recently with him, before with Iris being like, this is just temporary. I don't want to work with you any longer term than this, and him not liking her from the TWSA or whatever. and then also not really necessarily working long-term with Selena or anything. Maybe he should be networking more. Maybe he should be trying to bring in even more. He already has a lot of allies, but maybe he should be trying to bring in even more, trying to have everyone stand together. Master, leave. I've taught you everything you should know in this round. I need you, Master. She turns back. I couldn't make it through the 46th scenario on my own. Without you, And she smiles. But you're not on your own. Man, that's a really good panel. Hold on. This panel's cooking. I really like this panel a lot. I will stop the destruction of this place. You must go and stop the destruction of the entire world. Skybreaking Swordmaster. We have the doggo. 1 minute remains until the disaster scenario begins. We have to go, Jin-hyuk. He's pissed. Again, could they not help her and then go? You know, maybe they can't. Maybe there's the time constraint with the demon selection and everything, but couldn't they just try to help out real quick? You know, all our powers combined and all. Please, take care of my pupils. Okay, pupils, plural. She smiles. The door slams. Okay, we did have Hayoung getting out too, though. I guess Hayoung got back in? Unless Hayoung's making their own move? 40 seconds until the disaster scenario begins. And then barking from the window. I love Skybreaking Master so much. What an intriguing creature. Who are you? The 29th scenario area is searching for its protector. Okay, so if she succeeds, she could get like, you know, story title, you know, 29th scenario protector or something. I am the god of this wuxia world. The first wuxia world looks at Namgung Minyoung, the Skybreaking Swordmaster. The Skybreaking Swordmaster. The possibility of a colossal story is germinating. And they leave through the portal. Alright. And we're back to the industrial complex. And the clock shop Etika. Sorry, I just love the dog so much. You have arrived at the 73rd Demon Realm. 3 days left until the Demon King selection. You know, I'm just gonna say it. Maybe they could have stopped and helped. I'm gonna step out for a smoke. I couldn't take the Skybreaking Swordmaster with us, and I failed to persuade the constellations of the Gourmand Association. If there was anything I gained at all, it was that Jin-hyuk and Hayoung grew stronger, and that we now have a dog that's mastered a level of transcendence. I love Skybreaking Master so much. And current coins, a absolute shit ton. 4,890,875. The second edit has been completed. Oh, again, why are things popping in like this? Okay, well, that's the end of the chapter anyway. Very good stuff. Very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Again, it's sad to see Skybreaking Swordmaster be left behind, but this does mean that if she survives and comes back, she could be like way crazy stronger, and maybe they're thinking she's going to die because of past rounds, but the difference this round is that she has been reconnected with the underworld because of Dokja, and maybe this reconnection to the underworld and the meeting with Persephone can somehow lead to her succeeding by herself, which again could just give her like crazy story potential, you know? So we've left her behind for that, but we've also gained Doggo Ally, and everybody's gotten stronger and richer. Okay, really good chapter. I loved the wuxia world stuff, And now we're back to Demon World stuff, which I've also been loving, so I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what the next stage of the story is next chapter. So let's check out 283. And again, it's one of those weird things. Now I'm at a position, for those of you who aren't reading the novel, that now we're kind of on the same playing ground, I guess. 283 starts with the title splash. Chapter 47, Demon King Selection, Part 3. Okay. He's looking at the phone now. Dokja, what are you going to do now? Alright. I have to say it. I have to tell him that I'm sure the Skybreaking Swordmaster is still alive, and that she'll survive and come back to us. Okay, but he's questioning it himself. He feels like he failed, but I don't think he did. I think he succeeded, he just doesn't know how yet. Because like I said, I think connecting her back with the underworld might have actually worked. Then Constellation, the Demon King of Salvation, has requested to view the First Wuxia World region. The viewing request for this region has been denied. The First Wuxia World's currently unavailable for viewing, so even as a constellation he can't watch. I'll have to do whatever it takes. I'll have to struggle, fight, and turn things upside down. Is that so? He stands up. That wasn't really like you. Personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint's been activated. I don't know whether he's reassured that Dokja is so desperate to try, or because he says that's not like you, is, trying to... Well, I mean, he didn't really say it. It's just Dokja reading his mind or whatever. But maybe he's the opposite of reassured. He's a little bit worried here that typically Dokja always is like, well, I'll have a plan for this. I'll figure this out. But instead of being so confident, Dokja isn't confident about this situation. It's probably all written in here, the fate of the Skybreaking Swordmaster. And we have second edit of TWSA, the result of this round, and maybe even the ending that's been rewritten. The fourth wall shakes faintly, so he's even, nervous to read what happens. He stops himself. Hyung. And again, this is something that I kind of brought up a couple of videos ago, but maybe in a way Dokja needs to sort of free himself from relying too much on TWSA. Maybe he needs to stand on his own more instead of, worrying and running to the story. Hyung. And then, you said you wanted to save the Wuxia worlds, right? Okay. Long break. I was worried that something wasn't loading, but I think it's just a long break. We have the Starstream building. I love it. And the Dokkaebi. That's Yoongi, right? Please, look this way. Is that Kyrgios? It's about time you return to your original scenario region. Your homeland is safe now. Look, the scenario in that planetary system can no longer proceed because of you. But you'll bring another disaster to Peaceland once I leave. I already told you we won't. I don't buy it. I can't trust anything you people say. Okay, so they're like, Peaceland safe. We're done doing scenarios in Peaceland, but Kyrgios is like, don't care, I'm not leaving. I can't trust all you. Dokkaebi. I also love, again, remembering that Kyrgios is tiny. And then Yoongi sighs. There's someone I'm waiting for. Once he shows up, I'll leave. Who are you waiting for? He looks over. And we have this constellation. You damn Dokkaebi. Oh, he's still been captured by them, right. That bastard scammed me. He's the one who stole my coins, so why the hell did you arrest me? Oh, look, another coin debtor showed up. Get your hands off me and bring him here now. How noisy. Kyrgios. What did you say? And then this energy is crazy. Okay. That's an insane amount of power coming from Kyrgios. What the? Congratulations, impetuous swamp predator. You're free now. Huh? What? An order just came down for your release. Someone's paid off your debt. What? Who? He paid my debt. And then I guess maybe he can't kill him while he's in debt to the Dokkaebi, or the debt would transfer, or like maybe it's just part of the rules or whatever. But he takes away the debt, so it's like, okay, now I'm free, like constellation to kill you. Because Kyrgios, I don't think Kyrgios was just transcendental, right? Kyrgios got all the way to being a constellation of Peaceland, right? He brings his sword now and threatens him with an attack. Crashes through the Starstream building. Yonki's face. He grabs on to one of the Dokkaebi guards. What did you just say? What? I didn't say anything. The man you just mentioned. Where is he now? Okay, so he's pissed. So did Dokja use all the crazy amount of coins he had to pay it off for some reason? And then a window pops up. Wait, stop, Kyrgios. If you go back to your homeland again, I'm not going to my homeland. Okay, so Kyrgios might still just be transcendental, but there was one constellation that was like Constellation of the Tiny Planet or whatever. I guess that wasn't Kyrgios, though. But Kyrgios, I guess, is going then to be an assist for Dokja's team in place of Skybreaking Swordmaster, since she was left behind, which I think is really cool. I love seeing other characters, like older characters, brought back in like this. It's really good. I'm going to go teach my damn disciple a lesson. Okay. Now we see these massive cranes. At the, I'm assuming from the shape, the round shape, it's the Yujunkyuk Industrial Complex. Yujunkyuk Industrial Complex, formerly Siswitz. Took you long enough. We have Eileen. Yeah, I didn't think it would take this long either. We had trouble with agents from other complexes after you left, but the faction members took care of it. Faction members? Yeah, from the Yujunkyuk faction. You haven't heard of them? You know, those people who shout, "I'm Yujunkyuk" every morning? The group started right before you left. I guess you missed it. Crap, I thought I was just hearing things from time to time. So that was them. There's even been a new group that's formed that worships the Punisher. Sorry, hiccup. Did you find out who she was? No, she vanished right after you left. She vanished. Wait. No, it can't be. Yeah, there's no way that's true. Freaking Dokja. But I don't even know why I keep reporting to you. This complex belongs to Duke Yujunkyuk. Does it matter? Either way, shouldn't you return to your own complex now? Come to think of that, this industrial complex isn't mine. Now that I'm back in the Demon Realm, I should go check on Kim Dokja Industrial Complex, the former Gilabot. Your Grace? Here's what you asked for a while ago. And we have a bunch of watches prepared. Okay. Duke Yujunkyuk. Okay. Crossing their arms so their pulses touch, a gesture to send one's heartbeat to another. It's a way of saying farewell in Limburg, Eileen's hometown. Everyone in this complex will remember the time you were with us. So, for me personally, I think Eileen is probably the most attractive character. For me, this is just my feeling. You know, and that's where we end. So again, I don't know if I did like a waifu ranking before. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if I were to do one again, I feel like Eileen's up there. I feel like Eileen's kind of topping the best girl ranking. But either way, that's where we end, and now we wait until next time. I guess next time we're going to see Dokja check out the former Gilabot, because Dokja, well, other than possessing Yu Jung-kyuk, Dokja hasn't actually been to the Dokja complex, formerly Gilabot. So either way, I guess that's where we end for now. I liked the 2 chapters a lot. I'm having a lot of fun with the story overall. But either way, I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm going to need to take a break after recording this before I go edit anything. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of these chapters, my first thoughts and reactions. Subscribe for more. Omniscient Reader, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you'd like to help support the channel by becoming a patron or member, then you can hit join down below to become a member. Go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already members and patrons. Thank you to chosen regulars Evan Holly and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls Dee Ben and Maru, Cherryton Student, David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Elements, Pat Ariel, and Elsa the Storyteller. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.